welcome back to another episode of Humble Beast Podcast. I have my guest here, Aiden. What's good? My friend, I think we met. But we met in the gym at 24 Hour Fitness. And I remember a funny story. When met you guys, when I met you, it was me and KD. The gym was dry. We just got done playing, but then we only played like 2 games, and it was dry. It was dry in there, right? Yeah. And you came in, and KD's like, hey, let's get him to play. And I was like, I get if he wants to play, because everybody else didn't know when I played. But then, so they left, and you're the only person that said yes. And then he's like, he said, let's go ask Jesus if he wants to play.
Oh my God, no, I remember that shit. That was funny as fuck. Like, I remember he was just like, hey, yo, Jesus, you trying to play with us? And I was like, I remember I had to look around. I was just like, I'm Jesus? And he's just like, yeah. Bro, what's up? Like, you haven't been answering my prayers and shit, bro. That shit's been mad dry. I have not heard from you in a minute, dog. Yeah, I had to play along with that, though. That was fun.
Oh God, did you have your hair down on my trip?
No, I did not. I still had it tied back. No, that's just like a thing. You can't be white and have long hair, bro. That's just like, it's like, that is not even the first time I've been called Jesus, too. Like, it has been several times.
No, I'm shocked you didn't take offense to it, because a lot of people be like, don't call me that, bro. I'm surprised you didn't take it. I thought you was gonna be tight with the whoop, but you was just like, I'll play, yeah, let's do it. I was like, okay.
No, this fun fact about me, I do not get offended by like anything. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me, bro. I'm like, I'm chilling.
That's what's up. What do you do for work, though? Tell us about yourself. What do you do for work?
Yeah, so I'm a youth peer support specialist. Basically, like, I basically just get paid to like be like the weird older brother, you know. I pull up in my goofy car and like just pick them up, take them out for food, you know, pick on them a little bit, and like, you know, just like fucking give like, you know, these kids like semi-competent life advice and shit, you know. Like I work with a company called Wolfpack, and yeah, I work with therapists and stuff, you know. It's cool though. Like, fun fact, that was the same place that I got my therapy from when I was a kid. I had a peer support specialist that got me the job in the first place.
What is it called again?
Peer, like P-E-E-R.
Right.
Yeah, peer support specialist.
Okay.
So let me break it down for you. So, peer.
Oh,
What did you think it was?
Just say pure.
Pure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nah, peer support specialist. So let me break it down. So we got peer, right? I'm like one of them, right? So that's like, which, like, you know, that gives like, cause like when you're with a therapist, you know, it's some motherfucker that like, you know, got a degree behind them, you know, you couldn't tell they were popular in high school, and they just were like, I want to help people, you know, and they really haven't gone through shit, you know. Like, I've had that with therapists, so I know therapists like that too. Like, in the past, you know, I've met some that are just like that, and I can tell they've never been through shit.
You mean therapists who are just therapists and not anything else? Like, instead of trying to connect with the folks, they just, I'm just therapist and just do what
yeah, like a robot, you know, like I'm trying to help people. I have a degree. Listen to what I say, type shit. You know, it's so there's a weird power dynamic there where it's just like you don't feel connected with them because they feel like they're so above you. Right. Like, you know, it's a weird thing. So that helps because I'm just some guy. I dropped out in my freshman year, got my GED, and then, you know, just like did like about 40 hours of a class where they literally just teach you how to be nice to people. Like, it's literally like your fucking like elementary school counselor, like coming into like your like elementary school class and just being like, all right, this is how you be nice to people, you know. It was like a 40-hour class of just that, and then boom, I'm certified to like, you know, like help kids not want to kill themselves. It's like,
so 40 hours you can prevent somebody from killing themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's super easy though. Like, and you know, I mean, I'm glad the barrier is so low because it's like, I'm just some guy, but that's helpful. It's helpful to have somebody just like them who are in their shoes, you know, just like, you know, help them navigate shit. Because like, I know what it's like. I got out of it. The day I turned 19, I started working. I got out of it quick. So there's that, and then you get the support part, right? There's peer, just explain that support. Then it's like imagine like there's helping, right? A therapist, they help, right? They take their knowledge, their experience, and they go, all right, this is what I think you should do, blah, 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 which can be helpful, 100%. Like, that is very beneficial for somebody who just wants the answer to something. Mm-hmm. But that's like, imagine they're stuck in a pit. the therapist helping, that's like them like, throwing a rope down with like, they're using their tools, their rope, their fucking, like hooks to try and like pull them out of the hole. Me, I support, where like, imagine like in that same hole,
Right.
I'm pushing them up, I'm uplifting them, but they're still doing most of the work. They're still got to climb themselves out, but I'm giving them that little boost where they can. So, and a lot of that comes into place where it's like I ask them, what do you think you need to do? What do you think you need me for with this shit? And so I'm kind of like a make it happen type of guy, where they ask me like, oh, I want it, even if it's something small, like I just want to go play basketball today, I just need a distraction real quick, boom, we're going. Or if they just need me to like actually give them advice, I can help them too, I can do both, where it's like I can help and support, but it's still whatever they think they need. And that's where the support part comes in, because I won't just like go and like help them without any, like consent from them. If that's not something they feel like they need, I'm not going to do that, because that's not being supportive of their shit. So that's where it comes in. There's helping and supporting, and that's the, and I support. So there's that peer support and the specialist. I had to do it for a living. I'm a professional. So that's kind of how you break that down. And so, yeah, overall, I'm just some guy who's been through it, who just helps other kids go through it. And like, I figured it all out. I got out of it pretty quick, and I'm here to help them with it.
I like the approach when you ask them, what do you think you need? What type of help do you need from me?
Yeah.
That makes them feel like they're more more in control, and they're more inclined to actually doing it, because you're not making them do it. You're not saying,
Mm-hmm.
I think you should do this.
Yeah.
You asking them, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
That makes them feel like heard.
Mm-hmm.
And feel acknowledged. They feel like they have the support that they need, because you're not just there telling them, do this, go here, do that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, because it's also like empowering, because I'm putting it right back into their hands and saying like, I mean, I've had to get real blunt with kids who just like seem so checked out, right, of their own lives, where I'm just I have to tell them just like, hey, I'm indifferent, bro. Like it's your life, not mine. Like, if you act on this, like, I don't have some kind of like pride where I'm like trying to like help you, like, I don't have some kind of like savior complex, it's like, no, this is for you. I'm here to help you, but you got to drive it, like, because a lot of the time they just have a bunch of people, like their parents, their therapists, like, which again, this can be helpful, but not to everybody and not to some degrees, so because you need to balance the shit. But sometimes they'll just like have so many people just in their ear just being just like, nah, you got to do this, got to do that, and they just have so many people just telling them like what they need to be doing, and it's just like the control is out of their hands, and they don't feel motivated to do it. But when I tell them just like, hey, I'm not gonna tell you shit. Like, if you don't want to help yourself, you can fire me. You can tell me to go kick rocks, like, but this is for you.
This is your life.
Yeah, this is your life. This is for you. You tell me what you need me to do and what you need help with. I'm gonna make it happen for you. Like, I can really help you with it, but that's the thing. You gotta tell me. You gotta figure that out. And like, I'm here to help them with that too. But because that's how mental health has been for so long, it's like almost treated like a medical doctor, like a physical doctor, where like you tell them your problems and they say, just like shit, I've been lightheaded lately. Shit, you might have low iron. Here's some supplements. Boom, the problem's fixed. Like, a lot of people treat it like that, but it's not at all. It is very very nuanced. Because like everybody, like the human body is pretty similar, like through each person. It's like the same blueprint. It's really easy to pinpoint when something is wrong and what exactly it is. With the brain, there's like as many brains as there are people, like different brains, it's really like, you gotta really pinpoint that, and it's very individual, so it's gotta be very like client driven, and by client, that's the patient, so to speak, it's very client driven, where you gotta like, they gotta figure that out themselves, and we gotta like really look at it from an individual perspective. And so there have been times where I've really had to like kind of just like rip it out of them and just be like, why? Just why? They'll tell me like a little thing about themselves, like, oh, I'm feeling stressed. Why? My family. Why is your family stressing you out? I don't know, they're fighting. Okay, why are they fighting? It's just like over and over and over again. They expect other people to kind of like figure shit out for them, but it's been taken out of their hands, especially because they're kids too. A lot of the time it's just like a lot of kids get told they don't know what they're talking about, but I help put that power back in their hands and say, nah, you can help yourself. You can like decide what you need and stuff. But I'm just, and let me get that ball rolling. Let me start making it happen so you can really start doing it yourself.
Yeah.
And it's been, for me, I've been doing it for a little over 2 years now. I started like the day I turned 19, and I'm 21 now. And honestly, it's been proven successful. I've helped a lot of kids get through it, and I've been, like, humbly speaking, of course, I've been told that I have been one of the more like effective therapist type figures, like counselors in a lot of these kids' lives, by these kids, and it's such a young kind of position, young industry, there aren't a lot of peer support specialists out there. I'm like one of 3 in my entire agency right now, and they're like,
why is that the case?
It's just so young, it's not something that's like, it's not like, I mean, it's medically recognized, but like there's still a lot of people where it's just kind of like, you just went out and played basketball with them, like you just went out and just like, I don't know, like joked around with them, like you messed around, you didn't even talk about anything mental health wise, like are you really working? And I have to tell them like, oh hell yeah, because these kids, like sometimes all they need is to just be taken out of their house for a little bit, just have somebody show them that they care, right? There are some kids that I have like really never even talked about their problems with, and that's what they need. They need somebody who's there for them, who's like just showing support without making them talk about their emotions.
So you're really just like a big brother.
Exactly. Whatever you need. Just like I kind of embody that, just like, hey, whatever you need, let me know.
Right.
I'll make it happen. Like I'm not gonna push anything on you unless they're like real. If they're like real bad, I'll kind of take it back into my hands and be like, nah, I really think you should do this. Like I've been pretty persistent with some of my advice. A lot of the time, if I feel like it's required, but like if I don't feel like that's required, I'm very much just like, hey, I'm here. Just what do you need me to do?
That's why you're professional. Sometimes you have to learn how to assess the situation, whether now you get live in their hands or you have to take the wheel.
For sure. Oh yeah. No, I love it though. I absolutely love it. Like it's something that I see myself doing for a very long time, and I'm glad I just got a career like straight out of 19, like turning 19, like. Man, I thought I was going nowhere when I dropped out of high school in my freshman year. That was crazy.
You're not the only one. A lot of people, when they drop out of high school, they always think they'll never end up nowhere. Right. It's because it's just how it is, how it's looked upon. Like once you drop out of high school, you're done for. You can work at McDonald's. You can't, because you don't have a degree. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you just lose motivation. Now you won't think like, oh, I'm a failure. I'm this and that. Yeah. But you just have to find, if you really want it, you just have to find that motivation to like get up and do something with it. Like we have to go to get a GED. If you get a GED, you gotta get up and go actually get the GED and believe you can get the GED. Yeah. So you can do something good with your life. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, like, and that was a huge battle for me because like, I had to like convince my mom to like trust a 16-year-old boy with his own like life like early on, I had to really just like fight with my mom and just be like, no, just like don't worry about it. I know this sounds crazy, me telling you don't worry about it, but like trust me, I will figure out my own life. I'm not dropping out to do drugs or just sit and play video games all day. Like I'm gonna figure my life out. Just like let me figure this out. And she, eventually, very begrudgingly, she let me, figure it out on my own, just go out, make my mistakes. And, I thank her every day for that because it's like, because, a lot of the times, that the majority of the time, that's a horrible idea. Just like letting some like teenager just like go out and just like make their own like, decisions and stuff. But I really kind of like, I forced my hand in that and, I made it happen. And that's a lot of the time you have to take that chance a lot of the time because like, again, I've had, some conversations with, some other mental health professionals where they'll say, like, oh, this kid, has these problems, or even like parents too, just other people who are just like, this kid has these problems, like we don't want to like trust him with this because he'll do this or whatever, right? And I've been like, or they're too disabled to do this and that, whatever. And I'm just kind of like,
Like, yeah, no, not really. Like, they can do whatever the hell they want. Like, cause like they'll say like realistically speaking, you have to be realistic about it though. It's like, yeah, if my mom was realistic about it, she would have kept me in school and I would have stayed, still did no work, failed out of high school with no work experience because I dropped out and I started working at 15. So it's like I would have stayed in my ass in high school, got no work experience, flunked out, and went into the world at 18 with no job experience, no nothing, and I would have been so far behind. That's what it would have been if, like, you know, my mom was realistic about it. But no, she took a big risk. She took like a massive risk. Let me figure it out on my own, and then like, sometimes you can't be realistic. I'll be so real. Sometimes you have to take a crazy chance to like actually make something work. And now I'll once again humbly speaking, shout out to Humble Beast. You know, we stay humble around here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm a lot more successful at the age that I am now than a lot of my peers because, you know, they're going into college, building up debt, and, you know, a lot of them don't have like real working experience in the field that they want to go into. Same thing with my buddy Ezra. Shout out to Ezra. He's a mechanic right now, he's a tow truck driver right now, but he's a certified mechanic, and like
he's a dog. I don't even know a guy like that, but I seen him. I said, dog.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. Like he got certified as a mechanic just out of high school in the high school shop class. He's worked in like a bunch of different like shops, dealerships, whatever. And now he's a tow truck driver, making great money. You know, trying to open up his own shop in the future. And like he didn't even go to trade school. He didn't even go to like college or anything. And he's already really established in his field. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just blaze your own trail. If college is your trail that you gotta take and you gotta blaze that trail, do that. That's not me saying that like college is a scam, even though it is like 99% of the time. You might find a diamond in the rough there. That's cool. Do what you gotta do.
You might be one of those lucky people that find a diamond.
Yeah, exactly. But it really is just like you can go out and take a chance. I always just say you can do whatever you want, take as many chances as you want, just keep your head on straight. A lot of people, I know some people who have just dropped out and had like, big lofty goals and just like, oh, I'm gonna drop out, but that's cool, I'm gonna do this and that and whatever, right? But they don't have their head on straight. They're a little, they're a little cattywampus, as they say, like where either they'll just like, I don't know, smoke weed too much, just like do nothing and just kind of be like, just like, no, I swear to God, no, I'm gonna do all this and that. I'm gonna fucking
them people, them the ones that need to procrastinate. Is they be just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just smoke right now and I'm gonna do it later, and then smoke it 5-10 more times and then forget to do it later and say they will do it later.
Yeah, exactly.
When the time comes.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that person.
Yeah, exactly. So I always say, keep your head on straight, and you can achieve whatever you want. It's just you gotta make sure your head's on straight first.
Right. I want to go back to when you said picking something more realistic, talking about being realistic. When you said about when you walk in and they'll give you like a evaluation on your clients, and so there's like, realistically speaking, these people can't do this, they can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I know a guy. He's a director. He's made a lot of movies and he's very successful. His name, he goes by Waterboy, but his name is Brandon. He lives in the UK. I'm trying to get with him to make something happen.
Yes, sir.
But he made a movie called Dream. I think that was his first movie, I believe, and it went crazy. It was the first. It was on Amazon Prime, and then I think it went on Tubi, and then I think he's working on getting it on Netflix.
Yeah.
But when I was watching that movie, I was very touched by the message that was in that film. It was a short film, and it's not like those crazy films that keeps you entertained the whole entire time. It had a beautiful message. It was very low key, chill movie. And in that movie, I remember him. There's a kid that was playing him, right? Yeah. The kid was playing him. He's like the kid. Because they're in class, they were asking people, "What do you want to do when you grow up? When you get older, what do you want to do?" Mm-hmm. Everybody said, "I want to be a doctor. I want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut. I want to do this." He said, "I want to be a writer." Yeah. And his teacher told him, "You have to pick something more realistic because the chances of you making it is very slim. It's very slim." And he's a very quiet kid. In the movie, so he's very quiet, the outcast. He's always like out the way, focused on himself, and just really never talk to nobody. Mm-hmm. I resonated with that character because that's how I felt. And this is after seeing him. I was like, and then I watched the movie, and then I was like, I messaged him. I was like, bro, Like, I'm glad you did not pick something more realistic, because this movie you just did, it's a powerful message that you just sent out, and you have no idea how many people can relate to this. Like, you have no idea. And your teacher, whoever that is, I hope they get. I know they're seeing him because he was in Forbes magazine. He was in Forbes magazine. He does Vogue. Now he's on Netflix. Now he's about to do something with Sony. I know his teacher sees this, and I hope that teacher is like, not just like regrets, not even regrets, just like remembers that moment. Like, damn, you really tried. This man had like a dream, and you tried to crush it. Oh yeah. He could have died with that dream inside if he didn't believe that teacher what they told him.
Precisely.
And it's crazy how a lot of people are being told the same shit right now.
Yeah.
You can't do this. No, you can't do it. Don't worry. We don't do it. And I'm just glad that he was able to like go through that, even hear all the negative stuff, and still go through it and believe, because he's a firm believer in God, and just put all his faith and everything in God, and just said, I will do it. I'm gonna be a writer. I'm gonna be a director. I'm gonna do films. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. Today here he is now. He makes movies on Netflix. He does Sony. He does all this stuff, and he just did a movie. He just did a shoot, and then he's doing a lot, and that's amazing. Like, thank you for doing what you do, bro. I appreciate it. We need more. I'm very grateful, because when it's something I can't do, for example, I can't play piano.
Yeah.
For me, instead of me saying, "Oh, fuck that useless shit," I've learned to appreciate the people that can do that.
For sure.
People that can play piano, people that can, the nurses and doctors and surgeons. I've learned to appreciate that, because without those people, I don't think we would be where we are today.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is you're saving lives, bro. And then you mentioned you sometimes take the kids out to eat, and you take the kids out to eat, and the age group. What's the age group? With the age, and who pays for the food when you go out? Is it the school, or you pay for it? You coming out your pocket?
Yeah, it's coming out of my pocket, but like it's like a business expense, so like it's like I can deduct it, so I get the money back at the end of the year.
Right.
But I pay for it. You know, I've put a lot of money into my kids, because hey, shit, they put money in my pocket too. You know,
Right.
like I'm, you know.
I eat, you eat.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like I get paid for, you know, like meeting with them, just like sitting there, you know, meeting with them, you know, making them smile, whatever, right? And then like I get paid, but then it's like, hey, you know, who would I be if I didn't put a little bit of money and a little bit more back into them, you know? So I at least, you know, try and, you know, spend money on them when I can. Sometimes I can't, and that's cool, you know. It's this cruel world out there, very expensive world, but we're
chilling. Get me started with this. I went to buy gas yesterday. I was bugging out, bro. I was deep in the trenches. I was working out with a guy. I'm gonna have him on the podcast. His name is Brandon. He's a very good guy. He's very chill, and I like him. He's cool. We got done working out. Me and him we were supposed to work out, and then I left basketball game, and then went to work out with him in Oregon City. Yeah. And then for 2 hours straight, we just talking about God. And then after that, he's like, he gave me some football cleats, so I had to go get it. And I was like, I gotta go get gas for me. So I Google cheapest gas, and it takes me 7-Eleven. I go to 7-Eleven, there's no gas station there. I'm like, bro, my tank is on E, bro. Like my tank is, my car could die anytime soon. I have no idea. You just stop it in the middle of the street, and I look up cheapest gas is near me, and then there's one 5 minutes out. So I'm like, okay, let me go there. If I get there, tell me why gas is $6. $6, bro. Gas is $6, my nigga.
Where the fuck were you where the fuck were you where gas was $6 fucking dollars?
My nigga, I was in Oregon City, bro.
Oregon City,
I was in Oregon City, my nigga. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I swear to God, I have never seen $6 gas in Oregon, bro. I don't know where the fuck.
It was $5.95, bro. That's $6, my nigga.
Still, I've never seen gas that expensive. I don't know what world you went through, bro. I swear to God. And you try going to 7-Eleven for gas. How do you fall for that, bro? They're gonna put like a Coca-Cola Icy in there, bro. Like what?
My tank was on E. I didn't have shit. I mean, it was on. You know how the light is on. And then there's like 3 dashes. There's one like full, medium, and my shit was below that.
That's crazy.
So I had no idea. I didn't know when my shit was going down. I was looking for the closest gas station next to me, and gas was $6. I texted him. I'm like, why the fuck is gas $6?
In Oregon City, bro, that is crazy.
I was sick. I was like, what? And I put 40 in there. Ain't do nothing. If I put 40, it's like I put what, $15. I was just looking at it. The whole time I was looking at it, I was about to cry. But I'm like, nah, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. I went to the store. I went to buy food, and the food was like, we bought. In my story, we went to Goodwill. We went to literally Goodwill. We bought 4 items. Well, that shit ended up being $50. And I was like, wait, how?
Yeah.
You bought 3 things, and anything Goodwill things are like $5, $8. I bought a scale, and then I bought like a resistant band, and some socks, and she bought some other stuff, and we basically had like 6 items, and it ended up being $50. I was just like,
I blame motherfuckers on Depop for that shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. They're like, when I worked from like Lake Oswego, gentrifying the fuck out of Goodwill, like, it is crazy that they'll just like take all the like the good shit from the poor people and like sell it on Depop for like $50. That shit is crazy. I don't fuck with that at all,
bro.
So I was a Goodwill soldier growing up, bro. All of my clothes, bro. My mom did not believe in brand new anything. Like, that's where I feel it, bro. Like, so like that's where I feel the most at home, bro. Like buying like the just like shitty ass clothes from Goodwill, bro. Like I feel it. Like either that or just like a multi-pack of like black t-shirts. That's what I got on right now, bro. Like literally, this is like straight up Fruit of the Loom.
Nah, I started hopping on that. I go to like Ross. Usually I go to Ross. I don't everything I got on. This is not even. I go to Ross and I just get multi-pack stuff like t-shirts, white shirt, multi-pack with white shirts and black shirts, and then I get some socks. And if they have size shoes my size, I grab them because they be out there for the low. I just grab them and deal. Like now, I can't really go to the store and do that no more, bro.
Yeah, no, that's tragic.
Inflation is stupid.
Especially at Ross, bro. Like they have some of the goofiest clothes, but like I fuck with it though. Like I need like a fuck, you know, some shirts at Ross. I swear to God, it's just like an all like Goku print on like every square.
Ross and Walmart, they be having them Johns and Walmart, Ross and Target. They be having them Johns there.
I know, bro. Like I will fuck around and spend like $200 at Ross on all like the Goku shirts, bro. Like bro, I swear to God, you see this shit, bro? Like I'm about it, bro. Like I swear to God, bro. This is my fucking life, bro.
I'm guessing you watched that. You used to watch that?
I used to, bro. I live it.
Bro, my friends, like I used to go to I never understood this, bro. My friends used to watch it a lot at their cribs. I'll pull up and I'll just be like, on Saturday morning, they just watching this on the computer. I'm just like, I couldn't get into it because you just see men's jump from half court.
You see what?
You just see men's jump from half court and slam dunk.
What are you talking about, bro? Oh no, that's Goku. That's from Dragon Ball. But he's wearing a Bulls jersey. Are you thinking of Kuroko's basketball?
I think it's called Kuroko's. I'm talking. Have you ever watched that? You never watched basketball?
Nah, I like Dragon Ball.
I've watched Dragon Ball. I played that too. That was my shit. On Saturday, it would always come on every Saturday morning.
See, that's what I was saying. No, that's how I hurt my legs. I thought I was Goku, and I started like training too much, bro. I swear to God, I would play like basketball with like ankle weights on, bro. I'd like drop those shit off, be like Rock Lee, just like drop the fucking weights in the fucking tuning exam, bro. Like I swear to God, and then I'd go to the gym, start lifting, bro, just like going crazy. I was just like, man, I hit that motherfucker, you know, like I thought I was going Super Saiyan.
What?
I hit that. I started screaming like I was going Super Saiyan, bro, and then I fucked up my knees. My knees are still fucked up, bro. Like I'm not Goku apparently, but I am in here. In here, that's what matters. He's literally me. Do you see this? He's got the bullshit on too, bro. He's literally me. I'm telling you.
You know that meme I got the dog in me?
I got Goku. Pause.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. I got Goku in me, bro.
That's funny, but let's get back to it real quick. So what made you want to become a peer support therapist?
So I've always been good with like mental health stuff and like human behavior and like picking people apart and stuff. I blame the autism, bro. Like I don't know about right now. If you got me, I got tendencies, you know. I got my tendencies, you know. I mean, like you see my fucking phone case, like I got tendencies. However, back when I was a kid, bro, it was bad. I was like so fucking autistic, bro. Like I'd have been like, they could have looked at me and been like, yeah. So I'm like, I got like a computer brain. You know, some people got that like whimsical autism where it's just like they be just like, you know, like that weird like TikTok autism where it's just like they're all just like, I don't know, like pastel colors and shit, and they're like artistic and fuck and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like I got the opposite, bro. Like where I'm like basically a computer. I straight up don't feel empathy. Like it's a crazy thing, but I can solve a Rubik's cube though, so we're chilling. It's an even trade, you know. I would rather be able to solve a Rubik's cube than like feel basic empathy, you know. So we're chilling. But
it's interesting.
So I was always good with like, you know, I was very observant, even from like birth. As a baby, you could ask my mom this, like I lived my life like
Thank you so much for watching the video. Yes, you, I'm talking to you, the person watching. If you watched the whole video from the start to finish, I really appreciate you. I'm very thankful. And I understand that the video ended randomly, very weird all of a sudden, but it's good news. That's because there's part 2 series. The video was so long, so good, couldn't cut it all out. The video was so good, I just had to make it a part 2. That's how good the video was. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. The next video is going to drop on Friday. This one is going to drop on Sunday, maybe Monday, but I try my best to drop it Sunday, which is this Sunday. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Aiden, you killed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.